everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. Come on. Here.
All right. I am Janae Struther.
I am Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. Okay, Sean, I see where you're going with this, but I do have something that make me sound a little bit crazy. There are two quarterbacks that have been in the league for a while, and both of these quarterbacks are super hot. I mean, we got Tom Brady on one side, who is 44 years old, getting ready to go and try to make it to another Super Bowl. We got another quarterback in Aaron Rodgers coming off of dynamic MVP season, but couldn't quite get over the top. Sean, I gotta say it, but does that make me crazy that I don't think either one of these teams are gonna make it to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, buddy.
I predicted it, baby. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Get on up in here. You already know what time it is. You already know. Man, I'm hyped.
Let's go.
Get on here. Let me share this thing, man. People need to be watching.
Yeah.
Make sure the people all up in here. Man.
What up, folks?
Yo. Let me make sure I got everybody in this thing. I gotta copy this.
What up, Anthony?
Man, I gotta get over to the Let's Talk Football chat. Everybody, what's up, Anthony? What's up? Man, I'm excited to have y'all on here today, man. You already know we got an interesting week of football, baby.
Yes.
All right.
Wow. And what a weekend we had. What a weekend.
Man, I'm excited. Sean. This week right here. Oh, man.
Yo.
Everybody on here watching. You already know what time it is.
I gotta say this, man.
What you guys say, baby? What you guys say?
Yes, I'm a believer. Yes, I'm a believer.
You better,
boy.
You better,
boy. Come on, man.
You know we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. I can't even wait. I'm tagging some people in here right now.
Oh yeah.
Get on up in here, ladies and gentlemen. You already know what time it is.
Shimon.
Man, where everybody at? Let's get Bobby up in here.
Come on, folks.
You already know what time it is.
With it.
Ready to talk this game of football. Man, and you know we're excited because this weekend was pretty damn amazing.
Yes, absolutely. Not one game disappointed unless you were on the losing side.
Unless you were on that side. There was some depressed people that walked away pretty sad, Sean.
Wow. Oh, yeah, there were. Hey, hold up, Dave. You weren't even in it this weekend. Come on, brother.
We already talk about the Steelers. That's why I like him on the show, because you know he gonna rep his team. He gonna rep his team. You already know, man. I'm tagging as many people as I can. You already know what time it is. Our faithful Let's Talk Football family. Man, this is a show, man. This is going to be a show.
Hey,
pretty
Dalton.
Rushing for this guy. Dalton, I'm sorry.
Dalton. I'm sorry, man.
Almost doesn't count. Oh, man. Nils are gone. Woo!
Yeah.
It's going to be a pretty interesting conversation we're going to have today. Brandon's in the building. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Man, everybody is getting in here. We got to go ahead and start the show, Sean.
Let's do it.
Let's get in this thing. I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. The great show in Northern Virginia where you have the two dynamic people that love this game, that talk this game, that's ready to show you guys an amazing show. But we are the best show out here, man. We're ready to talk some football. Sean, are you ready, baby? Are you ready?
I was ready as soon as the last game ended. As soon as overtime ended, I saw the chats. I was like, oh, man, let's go right now.
Oh, man.
Let's get it. Absolutely.
Hey, but you already know what we got to do at the beginning of each show. We got to shout out special people because it's their special week or their special day. Sean, who we got?
You know who we got. First and foremost, you and I participated in a live the Aquarius room on Friday for our main man, Mr. DJ, Mr. Dallas Cowboy himself, Jared Harmon. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, man. As you know, Jared, we go way back with me and Sean. Way back. Childhood days, man. Childhood days. It is good when we get to have somebody celebrate a birthday. So shout out to Jared just being able to experience a new year of life.
Absolutely. And listen, in the same way I met Jared, I also got to shout out to this other guy, man. We know him very well as well. Richard Gore, man. RC in the building.
Go. Shout out to your boy, Richard.
Big Rich.
Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday. Another year of life is such a beautiful celebration, man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So I hope you guys had the best birthday ever. Like I said before, Janae and I participated in a little event that Jared put together.
Yes.
He was playing music. I know you saw me. I was getting in.
Jamming, yo, yeah. We had a good old time. We had a good night, man. It was a good night.
Yo, that was the truth. So, yo, absolutely happy birthday to you guys, man. We never take for granted when you get another year of life, man. Blessings and everything to y'all. So let's get it. Let's get it. But, yo, real quick, I do have to also mention this. Sometimes on the show, we also mention those that went home to be with the Lord. One of the guys that came on this show, and my Cincinnati Bengals insider, Mike Wilson. We know him, him and his wife, Latoya Wilson. They, close to Catherine and myself. Yeah. His mom, Janae, went home to be with the Lord. So R.I.P. Mrs. Wilson. Personally, I want you to know, man, if there's anything we can do, yes, for you and the family, we are all ears. We are open arms, man. It stinks. It really stinks. And it was shocking too. It was one of those things that hit. And he wrote up on Facebook, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, they had to fly out to Cincinnati like last minute. It's just sad. It's sad, man.
Keeping them in our prayers. Definitely keeping them in my prayers.
Absolutely. So you already know what it is, man. We are going to go ahead and get into this weekend. And Janae, oh my goodness.
What a weekend. What a weekend of football, ladies and gentlemen. Please comment. Tell me how you felt. I feel like my emotions were like all over the place all weekend long.
I was just like, my blood pressure went up, down. And I mean, not just from the game from yesterday, but the Saturday games was legit.
Saturday games as well had me a little like,
hold up now. Yo, so we have to go ahead and get into it. The Saturday games. And hey, like I shouted out my guy, he went to Cincinnati. He's a diehard Bengals fan. And Janae, the Cincinnati Bengals, for the first time since 1998, they're going to the championship.
They're going to the championship. Joey B. Joe Burrows, the man. Golly, if he can't do it, nobody can. Joe Burrows showed up, Sean. 348 yards. Man, come on now.
We got to show him love, man. He hit his main guy, Mr. Jamar Chase, with 5 receptions, over 100 yards. But the biggest thing is they really shut down the run game.
Absolutely.
They really did. And they really made that quarterback on the other side, Mr. Tannehill.
Yes.
They made him look poor.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, I mean, it didn't even seem like Tannehill could play. Hey, look, I see my mom. We're going to shout you out. She was 4-for-4, man. She called it on Friday. She told me all the teams that she was going for, and she called all 4 winners. So shout out to my mom. making perfect picks. I should have bet on him. What the heck was I thinking? But at the end of the day, shout out to you, Mom. But yeah, Tannehill, I mean, what in the world was that? 3 interceptions, Sean?
I can't get it, man. I can't. You have Henry back. And not only that, but you have Foreman, the other running back, Nichols. These guys are running the ball.
So exactly.
You don't need to be relying on the pass like this. It was weird, Janae, because
look at this. The man got sacked 9 times. Right. 9 times. Joe Burrow got sacked and still managed to win the game.
But let me ask you this, though. And I think Ash said it perfectly yesterday on Let's Talk Football Sunday. Can you sustain that? He's not going to have Tannehill throwing 3 picks next week when he has to play the Chiefs. Can he sustain that with that 9 sack? He got sacked 52 times in the regular season.
As long as you can get that ball to Jamar Chase, you're going to be all right. The boy's strong. The boy's strong, as you can see. He's strong as crap. If he was able to take 9 sacks and still be able to keep going, he did look a little slow.
Right.
He did look a little slow at points. But, hey, at the end of the day, it's Joey B, man. I'm hyped for him.
He gets it done. Hey, but the game came down to it. It was 16 to 9 for most of it, but the game came down to the very end. And McPherson, 4 for 4, 1 for 1 extra points, along with 54 with the game winner. Come on, baby.
Man, I mean, my heart was racing because at one point I thought the Titans may do it.
Right. That interception. What'd you think about that interception? Where he literally took it off of the ground, and you're like, wait a minute. Is it an interception? Is it not? And I was like, oh, my God. They're going to give this game up.
It wasn't in it. Man, Sean, I just couldn't even believe it. And when it went down, it was like at that moment, you needed everything to go right. And
Right. But Tannehill did what he does, driving down the field, throws into triple coverage, gets it picked, and gives Joey B a chance. So, whatever. There it is. I can't say anything else.
Henry look healthy.
No. How many times did he run the ball and on first contact he went down?
And that doesn't happen often. You know, he takes out 3 people before he goes down. So I just don't think that Derrick Henry was 100%. And my boy, that's why he ended up changing his pick. He had picked Tennessee, and then he was like, you know what? No, because when Derrick Henry is coming back, I don't think he's going to be 100%. And it showed. It showed that he wasn't. And, man.
It's rough.
Shout out to the Tennessee fans. I mean, you made it this far, but dag, to get almost back to where you just were last year.
But it's like you said, you talked about it a couple years ago when the Cowboys had a bye week. That bye week for these teams, even though you get that number 1, seed, that bye week can almost hurt you.
Absolutely.
It looks like that's what happened, man, because they were playing well before Henry got back in there. But then Henry got back, and it was just kind of like, now you're relying on him? I mean, shout out to A.J. Brown.
It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah. Look, man had metal plates in his foot while he was playing.
Man. There's an and in his shoe. They said metal plates in his foot and his shoe. Anytime you got to do that and boot somebody up, come on, man. Come on.
So, shout out to Cincinnati. They are moving on, like I said, for the first time since 1988. And if I'm not mistaken, Janae, they played Buffalo that year and got the W. I think they actually went to the Super Bowl that year. So,
okay. Well, they got a shot. They definitely have a shot, but we're going to talk about who they got to play next. So it's going to be a hard one. It's definitely going to be a hard one.
But look, the other Saturday game, Janae, and the game that, look, you talked about this guy, that bad man. He ain't look so bad, Janae. He didn't look so bad.
That discount double check, Mr. Immunized did not look. He did not look like my boy. And the thing is, I mean, we got to account for weather, but that's their type of weather.
Yeah.
That's their weather, Sean. That's their weather.
Right. They were at home. Okay. They're used to this type of weather. They practice in this stuff. I mean, come on. I got no defense for you, AR. I got none for you right now.
10 points.
Yeah.
10 points.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. And then, we bring it down to the special teams. And of course they got a rough special teams, but like Tom Brady said, you can't win a game with 10 points. You can try to blame it on the special teams all you want to, but
You gotta get it done.
Got to get it done.
After that first touchdown in the first half, it was just like, what happened? And they had that one play, that one real route that they hit Adam Jones for 75 yards, but then he looked like he tried to juke back inside and get tackled.
I don't understand. It wasn't like a amazing game to me. I felt like it was a high-powered defensive game.
Yeah.
But San Francisco, like Delilah said, San Francisco stepped up. Their defense really stepped up and did their thing. I mean, come on. Dalton said 18 out of 20 completed passes went to Adams and Jones. He only looked at 2 people on offense. That's where you go down. Exactly, Dalton.
Yeah, absolutely. And you have to spread it around. And, like we said, you can't blame this thing on the cold. You're used to that. You need to be able to get it to everybody. But how much of this was on the fact that Jones and Adams are just that good? Yes. And the defense shut everybody else down. Because that D played, 5 sacks, 1 fumble recovery. That D they played out of this world. Bosa was back. Warner was back. You know what I mean? Like,
Aaron Rodgers didn't score a touchdown, Sean.
No.
Aaron Rodgers, exactly. It's not on Rodgers. He did. No.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
No. I thought you were saying something else. It is on Rodgers.
It is on him.
Touchdowns?
Yeah. How many points did he have to score, Cameron, to win the game? 14. He needed 1 touchdown. You telling me this guy who's supposed to be the MVP for the 4th time in his career can't get 1 touchdown? San Francisco D ain't that good.
No, it is not.
I'm just gonna say that.
Green Bay defense 4 sacks, though. Come on now. 4 sacks. They had him on the ground. No excuses. This loss is on Rodgers. Hey, I'm agreeing. Because at the end of the day, it was non-existent.
No, you're right. And you can't expect to win a game like that. You know what I mean? You can't. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna. But we got to shout out.
What does it say about the quarterback? Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Got to shout him out. Got to shout out the kicker.
What does it say about him, Sean? Like, why do you feel?
Look, I'm gonna be very honest with you. We're always gonna give him his credit for being that bad man. He has the ability, but I have to shout out my guy Nick Rosario, who says, "Look, when it's crunch time in the playoffs, it always seems to be the same result."
Yeah.
He got what he wanted this year. He cried like a baby in the offseason. He got everything he wanted. He got his full control. He got Cobb back. He got the team. And then all of a sudden, you can't pull it out. I mean, come on now.
Thank you. Why not use look at this. Why not use Cobb, who was back? Exactly, Delilah.
Mm-hmm.
They focus on 2 players. Exactly. I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't understand. And so what does it say about Jimmy G though? On the other side, do you think San Francisco is really contenders? Do you think they're going to be able to go to the Rams and actually make noise?
Well, here's the thing. The fact that they're playing the Rams, who they've played this year and who they've beaten this year, I don't think it's as far-fetched to think they can win. However,
but I think that now they're on this different drive now. That game.
Right.
I just don't know. Maybe they're on a different drive now that they're on the playoffs.
Look, I've seen stranger things happen. But at the Rams have an opportunity, are now playing at home. We'll discuss that in just a second. And they have an opportunity to, if they win, the Super Bowl is at SoFi. It's at home again. So
Rams playoffs are different. That's all I'm saying.
Let's hope so.
And I just feel like you're not going to be able to score 13 points on the Rams.
Well. Now we will discuss this in just a minute with our special guest. But somebody did score more than 13, and they scored it without their main tackle. So let's just pump up brakes real quick.
Oh, here we go. Hey, this
right
next
here
ain't gonna be played in the weather though.
No, it's not. But look, this right here doesn't Shanahan have the edge over McVay? Look, San Francisco is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings in the playoffs over the Rams. But I'm talking about the San Francisco over the Packers.
Yeah.
But Shanahan over McVay, we will see. We will definitely see.
I don't don't know, man. I like McVay, man. Don't sleep on McVay. Don't sleep on.
I agree.
I don't know. I don't know.
What up, Dave?
Dave, look, he coming in throwing guns.
Wow.
Coming in
Dave.
already. Dalton, he's coming for you. But we do got to get on to the Sunday game, Sean. And the Sunday game, absolutely amazing. But we got to get to that very first game. That first game that had everybody on their heels. The Rams hold on and beat the Buccaneers.
Woo! Woo!
Oh, man,
look.
We got somebody coming on the show.
What we gotta do?
Being salty about what happened, but we gotta have our special guest come on in. So, who we got?
Hey,
Katie Alverson. What up, Katie?
Katie's in the building.
I'm hanging in here by a thread.
Oh my God, they're already coming for you, Katie.
I still see tears under your eyes, Katie. I see him.
But hey, like I shared earlier, I don't mind drowning in the tears of all the Tom Brady haters.
Woo!
Yes, okay. She said,
I can take those tears.
Wow. Okay, talk to us, Katie. Talk to us. You texted me early in the game when halftime it was 20-3, and then third quarter it was 27-3. And you said, I'm watching Michigan. I'm watching another game.
I had to deflect my attention elsewhere while I was checking the score.
Right.
And then it came, hey, Delilah. But then it came to my memory that there was a Super Bowl game against the Falcons. Sorry, Mr. Handy. Where Tom Brady came back from a 28-3 deficit and came back and won a Super Bowl, if I don't if I recall correctly.
You do. That's right.
Yeah.
I was like, where there's a will, there's a way with that man. But he unfortunately, hey, Ash. But he unfortunately gave Mr. Left Detroit Stafford too much time with Cup to win that game.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm okay. My boy's got 7 Super Bowl rings.
Yeah.
More than all those quarterbacks in the playoffs.
Oh, she's doing good. She's doing good, Sean. She's doing good.
I mean, I guess you could take a year off and let someone else win the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Go spend time with Giselle and the kids.
Wow. Wait, Katie.
Contemplate the next move.
Hold up, Katie. So you're telling me he's not going to be doing this year?
Oh, man. Oh, wow.
He's not doing that this year?
No, because he vowed to stay away from tequila after that.
Might be a good idea.
Partying and winning a championship in Tampa is a lot different than New England.
It is.
Hey, that's
true.
Party city. Belichick's kind of dry and no fun, and so.
Yeah. You said he couldn't be himself, huh? Is that what you're saying?
Right. I don't know if that's even him. Tom Brady shows us exactly who he is.
The Rams, they were up 20-3 at halftime. I know you're a little nervous early in the second half, 27-3. Oh, man. And then Matthew Stafford, man, showed out 366 yards with 2 touchdowns. Did Matthew Stafford show in this game that he is ready for the next level? We haven't seen it. He's been with Detroit all these years. They were talking about because he had who he had, that's why he couldn't move on. He's heading to the championship. He's got players. Is he ready for the game?
Is it Stafford or is it the talent around him?
Ooh.
Could
be.
Because Stafford, I've seen Stafford still be Stafford this season, throwing interceptions.
Yes. Well, he does. That does happen, but I just like to think of playoffs on a whole new realm. And I feel like the playoffs have been pretty good for each of these teams.
Right.
We'll see.
And let's be honest, because Stafford isn't used to this.
No.
He only did it once when he was in Detroit. He's not used to this type of stuff. But I do have to agree with you to an extent, because when you have by far the best receiver in the league, Mr. Cooper Kupp, and he balled out.
They bring in OBJ. They go get Von Miller. He has Aaron. He's got all these pieces.
Yeah.
He didn't have that in Detroit.
This is the same Tom Brady team who really didn't have much. We were just talking about a week ago that doesn't have much, but wasn't able to capitalize that on this game.
Well, he was out without Wirfs. He's without Godwin. He's without a lot of his key players. That was Lenny's first game back from injury.
Yeah.
So
2 touchdowns.
At least he balled out better than Henry.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
wow.
Anyway,
bang bang.
Bang bang. You know me. I bring the bang.
Oh, I know it. I know it. Well, look. Hold up. Somebody else is bringing the bang. So we shall see. Sean, didn't I tell you Stafford's got the giant killer in him? There was a meme that was shared, Katie, that said a former Georgia Bulldog beat a former Michigan. Do you want to address that?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I love Mr. Anthony Handy. I can handle it. Like I said, I can drown in the tears of Tom Brady haters.
Woo! Right, that's what I'm talking about. You build up a tough skin.
You got to when you're a fan of his and you're his biggest fan.
I know that's right.
You got
You're
to.
right. You're right. But look. While we have you, we heard the remarks after the game. Kind of, you saw the post that he made, and it's kind of leading to maybe it's not done. Maybe he wants to come back and go out on top.
My head says it all. TB12 isn't done.
You think he's gone?
No, he's not done.
Oh, he's not done? Oh, okay.
He said he played till he's 45. He turns 45 in August.
So 1 more year is what you're saying. 1 more year.
1 more year at least. And you better believe he's going to do everything in his power to come back and win the Super Bowl and say, peace out.
Okay. All right. 1 more year. Okay, I like that. 1 more year, go out with a bang, and then peace out. But what if he get that bang? You think he'll keep sticking it out until you're going to get another bang?
As long as Giselle lets him, he'll probably do whatever he wants to do.
Now here, and I saw this earlier. Levante David had some comments, and he was talking about there was a lot of turmoil. There was a lot of inside issues that people, maybe the media and the people did not see outside of on the team. We all saw the AB stuff, but there was a lot of other injuries and things that also did not get discussed. What do you think of those comments?
Those are comments better kept within the organization and not shared in the public.
Yeah.
I don't like it when all the players always air all the dirty laundry and say things without, and Tom Brady's not one to air dirty laundry. So keep your laundry to yourself and let the organization take care of whatever internal problems can be taken care of in the off season. So there's issues. I mean, Arian's got a hot head. Do all the players like his hot head? No, but is that something that they could take to Arians?
That's pretty
hitting players. We Bobby Knight over here? Like, what are we doing, man?
He's got a little temper. Have you ever seen him?
A little temper?
Yeah, he's got I'm trying to be nice. He's got a temper. Hey, this is a girl who's seen Bobby Knight play coach live, and it's scary.
Look what David had to say. I hope he joins the Mannings on Monday nights when he retires. 3 of them are hilarious together. I love that.
As long as we don't add the big kid, Gronk, we're okay. He is the biggest kid I've ever known playing in the league. There's no professional etiquette to him. Tom Brady's not done, folks. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, David. I'm sorry, Cindy. I'm sorry, Bobby. I'm sorry to y'all. But TB12 is not done yet.
You heard it here first.
Right. You heard it here first from the ultimate TB12 fan.
I just have a feeling in his comments afterwards, he goes, I got a lot of thinking to do. My brain's not shutting off yet.
Man.
Now look. You saw what the turmoil, Mr. AB. You saw what he tweeted, right? Bucks eliminated.
Eliminated.
You know what? I'm sorry, but AB needs to go get his help that he needs and deal with his issues and just stay off social media about his comments.
According to AB, he said he ain't got no issues. He ain't got no issues, but I can clearly see there's
How
a
many people with mental
hostility.
illness want to admit they have mental illness?
Right. No,
Definitely some hostility from the tweet.
Yeah. So, I love you too, David.
It makes it worse because
Always
before the
love.
game, he kind of trolled them with good luck and a picture of him and Tom kind of. You like, hold up, AB. You playing games, man. Just get out the media. You just want to get some attention.
Straddling the fence. Hey, but we could talk about that all day. Katie, we thank you so much for joining the show. You have literally made our day, even though I know it was a sad occasion.
Well, I'm glad that I was the only woman in our women's show that said the 49ers would win.
You
did.
And I also said the Chiefs would win.
Ooh.
You absolutely did.
So I kind of was the outcast there. And I was proud of myself.
Right.
Katie, high five up here because me and you both said it.
Block the high five.
Okay.
Tune in on Thursdays. You'll get to see
your beautiful self Thursday. And
we definitely will see you. See you on Thursday, 6:30. Everybody, you tune in and then.
Love ya.
Love ya. Yeah.
Love you. Man, it's so good having her on the show, man. It's so good having her on the show. Taking a beating because I truly think that TB12 may be almost done.
Yeah. He need a real challenge. He need to come to one of these other teams like Washington or Detroit and take us to the chip. What's going on?
Here we go.
What's going on?
We got to get on to the last game that happened last night. And you probably didn't go to bed until super late. But it was a beautiful, beautiful game, Sean.
Best game of the year.
Best game of the year, which was a gunslinging shootout, constant. Oh, man. The Bills.
Wow.
My Bills.
Wow.
Lose in overtime to the Chiefs.
Wow. Janae, I'm going to tell you something. It kind of started. It was 14-14 early, I know. But in my opinion, it kind of started slow. You saw it kind of go back and forth. But that last 2 minutes.
4 touchdowns in 2 minutes, Sean. Have you ever seen it?
I have never seen anything like that. I mean, that thing went through the roof, and it was back and forth. And it's like, whoa, yo. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you did not see it, okay, with a minute 54 left, Gabriel Davis catches one of his four touchdown receptions. Come on now. He gives the Bills a lead. Then the Chiefs quickly, 64 yards, Tyreek Hill from Mahomes. Boom, Chiefs are back up. Okay? Then you're down to like around less than a minute. Then all of a sudden, Josh Allen, like a trooper, drives down the field. And this was when we thought it was over. He hits Gabriel Davis for his 4th TD. 13 seconds on the clock. Janae, I thought it was done.
13 seconds.
Wow.
13 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry, Janae. I'm sorry. Now, look, I will say at that point, I had to echo your sentiments that he was a massive piece of magic. Absolutely. The funniest thing of
massive piece of magic. I mean, after the game, I want everybody to at least give my boy his respect. Did he earn your respect, Sean?
Yes. Yeah. What I tell you earlier? Yes, I'm a believer. Yes, I'm a believer.
Sing, Sean, sing. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, the guy's amazing. He is amazing. He carried that team on his back, and for all intents and purposes, they should have won that game. But Janae,
13 seconds. 13 seconds. We can just say 13 seconds all day long because 13 seconds. I was actually talking to the Let's Talk Football family at the time. We were on a group chat, and I'm like, y'all still watching? 13 seconds? I'm talking trash. 13 seconds? Yeah, 13 damn seconds.
Yeah.
Game tied up. I could not believe Patrick Mahomes with 13 seconds was able to go 50 yards.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, hold up. Can we? I'm glad you said this, David. I hope Dak and Mike were watching that. Did somebody else have 13 or 14 seconds at the end of the game? Do you know anybody today? Do you know anybody had? Oh, wait a minute.
Timeouts. We didn't have any timeouts. The key is to save your timeouts for 13 seconds left in the game, and you could do it. What the hell?
The blueprint. Like first, even before that, okay, it's 13 seconds left, and you're kicking off. Why are you kicking it into the end zone when you know a touchback doesn't take any time off?
You need them on the
kick.
hard line. You need to be able to make it to like the 2.
Come on now. Come on. That's where I feel like it was a situation where one team in the Chiefs is comfortable in that position. They've been playing for the last 3 to 4 years this late in the season. They know what to expect. And the Bills, it was emotion. It was excitement. But it was just a little, you got to be smart in these times. You have to be on top of your game because if you don't, give them a chance.
Because if you don't, you give them a chance. And they came back and took that chance. But in my opinion, Sean, player of the game for me, other than Josh Allen, because Josh Allen was my player of the game.
Obviously.
But besides Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill showed the freak up. And if I could cuss, I would, but it's a good show. He showed the freak up. And I'm like, did you see the way Tyreek Hill was just the yards after the catch, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. 2 claps for my man. 1, 2, baby.
Let's get it.
I'm just like, damn, Tyreek Hill was just, this was a Tyreek Hill we've been seeing. We've been used to seeing.
Yes.
We haven't seen, but that was him. I mean, oh man, he was juking. I mean, playing tag with these people. Tyreek Hill was a beast.
He was balling out. I mean, 11 receptions, 150 yards for a touchdown. He had a 13.6 average.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you hearing me? 13.6. That's a first down each reception. And I know you saw that last touchdown. Now, last year, I thought this was a penalty, but I didn't see the penalty when he hit him with the deuces. Deuces. I was like, oh, it's like that, Tyreek? Ooh.
He killed me. Yo, I did see this comment. Look, can we talk about Josh Allen's number 1 receiver had 7 yards and still was able to do what they were able to do?
Diggs only had 3 receptions for 7. But hey, like Katie said, or like Delilah said, got to talk about this man, Gabriel Davis.
Man.
201. And are you seeing this, ladies and gentlemen? That's 4 times.
And I think it because you were looking for the number 1 receiver. That's who you were looking for. But the fact that you didn't even have to incorporate him, you use Davis.
Yeah, that's what it is. But look, David, you're absolutely right. McDermott, the coach of the Bills, was betting on his D making 3 stops, and they should have kicked the squib too. Look, at late in the game when they got the first touch, the first one that we talked about, they were hoping that their number 1 defense could make that stop. Yes. Even when they got back, when they had 13 seconds, he still was betting on his defense to do it. And then you get in overtime. Janae, we get into overtime. They lose. The Chiefs win the coin toss, and it looked like they just drove right down the field. It wasn't even. It stunk. I actually felt worse that the Chiefs won, even though I picked them. I felt worse about it because I was just like, it was the Bills should have won that game.
Man, I mean, but they fought. I mean, this is the game that we play. You know, they fought. This was a battle of battles. Both of these quarterbacks played their butts off, and it just came out that way. But you know, it brings that question for overtime, Sean.
It does. You're absolutely right, and I'm glad you segued into that because I heard so many people, and I saw so many posts yesterday about, oh, the NFL overtime rules are terrible. Oh, they should change them. Listen, for those of you that don't know, the NFL overtime rules were changed to what they are now. First initial overtime rule, it was first point wins the game, a true sudden death. Okay? If the Bills hold them to a field goal, the Bills are still alive.
That's true.
I mean, Look, the Bills
show up.
Yes, they have to show up. They have to. And shout out to Dalton. Dalton was saying, I believe that they didn't kick it deep to him because they were scripted because they were afraid of being returned. That's fine. You're still relying on your defense to make a couple stops.
That's true.
But what do you think, Janae? Do you think that they should change the overtime rules?
No, I mean, this is the way it is. I mean, this is the way it is. I mean, at the end of the day, just like Josh Allen said when he was interviewed about it, he would be hype on the other side of the situation. Absolutely. So you really can't be upset about it. This is the way the rules are. If the defense stops them, then they got a chance. At the end of the day, you can't be mad. Your defense is a part of it too. So defense has got to make stops. Defense has got to play just like the offense got to play. Right. And the defense didn't make the stop. They didn't stop them at all. They went down the field and they scored the touchdown. It's just how it is.
Right. Hey, shout out to, I saw this too, Dalton. The Chiefs tried to change the overtime rule to give both teams with possession in 2019 after they lost to Brady. The rule did not go through, and this is what we're left with. And now the Chiefs benefit.
They get to reap the rewards eventually about a situation when they were salty about it before. But everybody's got to wait their turn. That's just how the game is played.
Exactly. Now look, so I've heard a lot, Katie saying, please God, no, we don't need 4 overtimes, falsely like the Alabama game. I've seen a lot of people say the NFL should go to college rules and have it like that. Now, I don't agree with that. What do you?
No. College rules are college rules. They have specific rules for the college players. Once you get in the NFL, you follow the NFL rules. There's 2 different leagues that we don't follow. Canadian Football's league. Right. We don't follow anybody else. This is the NFL, and this is the rules. So, I mean, deal with it. This is just how it goes. The defense has got to show up just like the offense has got to show up. And they were able to do it, man. Kansas City's back in. So be mad about it all you want to, but they're back in the championship for the 3rd year in a row? 4th.
Yeah, they lost to Brady, beat San Francisco in the Super Bowl, beat Buffalo a year ago, and now this is their 4th straight AFC championship game.
Wow. Shout out to the Chiefs, man. Shout out to the Chiefs.
They did what they needed to do. I've talked about muscle memory most of the year, being there. It's just like Tom Brady. I mean, he didn't win yesterday, but last year, he was the X factor. Everybody talks about the team that was built around him. He was the one who has been here before. He knows what to expect. He knows what you do. And before the game and pregame, after the game, he knows how you handle it. That's what it is.
Right. Absolutely. I wish there had been college OT rules out of pure selfishness. I understand. I actually would have stayed up another 30 minutes, David. That game was so good. I would have stayed up until I actually, for that game, for selfish reasons, David, if we were just going to put it out there, I would like for them to play a whole nother half of the 10 minutes or whatever, or the 15 minutes, whatever it is. Whatever that time, I would like them to gunsling it out one more round to see who comes on top.
So somebody, and shout out to Joey Harris. Joey Harris said this on the Let's Talk Football group. He was saying that he thinks it should be a full 5th quarter, kind of like they do in the NBA, where it's a full 5th quarter. And then whoever is in the lead at that point, at the end of the 5th quarter, then that would be the winner. Or if it's tied, then it's an ultimate sudden death, where it's just.
I like that. I would stay up. I actually would stay up for that. I think it would be lit. I think that'd be lit. But you know what? That's just selfish reasons. But the NFL rules are the NFL rules.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, look, and you still got to stop a top 5 tight end in Kelsey. Shout out to Brandon. Got to stop. You talked about Tyreek Hill played the way he was going to play. And then look, Patrick Mahomes, he's that dude. Like, I mean, talked about GOAT in training. He's that guy. Yeah. I mean, we could talk about him during the regular season, but he's got that kind of mentality where it's like you don't have to play great in the regular season. You do what you need to do later in the season and into the playoffs. It's what we got.
You can pull it off. And look. I think that this now solidifies Josh Allen as a top tier, top 5 quarterback in the league.
Yes.
He is a beast. He may not have pulled out the W, but ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the next of the greatest. When Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers do say their goodbyes, these are the kids that we're going to be talking about. because
Absolutely.
they will be those guys. They will be the next ones. All it takes. Michael Jordan couldn't play forever. LeBron had to, or Kobe had to come in. Then LeBron had to come in. All these players can't play forever. It's just like this. When Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers go on, those are the greats we're going to talk about. These are the greats. I'm telling y'all.
This is exciting, and look, I enjoy it. And this is why I sit there. And y'all saw in the group chat, I sat there and was talking about hate. Delilah, I sat there and said that, we have to appreciate this. There is a fanhood to it. Absolutely. I can sit here and be very angry, and Janae knows this, at her daggone Cowboys and all that stuff. But I think when we go into this place where we're wishing ill upon, I'm not saying any of us are doing it, but when we're like, oh, I hate that guy, I can't stand that.
Too far.
Right. At the end of the day, they're not paying us. they're the ones getting paid, not us getting paid.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
we gotta appreciate, as true football people like we all are. We love this game. This is what we gotta appreciate. Games like that.
I love it.
Come on. I would watch that whole game again, man.
That was a beautiful game. I mean, Sarah was like, what are you doing downstairs? In the game over? I'm like, it's not over. It's not over. It's so good. The game was so good. The game was so good. Oh, man, what a game.
You're absolutely right. Hey, the loss wasn't on Allen. He earned his stripes. Absolutely.
There we go, Delilah. He earned his stripes. Solidified, man. Grown man on. Just what you're talking about. I mean, I had people hitting me up after Kansas City scored that touchdown. Everybody's like, it's over. It's over. And when Josh Allen came down the field and scored that touchdown, I was like, no, it's not. It was beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a group chat, but we also had a group video. Shout out to Bobby Wills who put us in that group video. And we were in it a bunch of times, and Janae wasn't in there. But they got that last touchdown. Janae showed up. And we was like, oh, snap.
13 seconds.
Wow, 13 seconds. Yo, David said, Cowherd actually nails his topic. Imagine if KC had to play another quarter and then had to have their play the next opponent who already had an extra day's rest, not to mention the injury risk. Good way to think about it.
That is man. Just thinking about that is like, wow, yeah. Right. That's true. Right. That's true.
Right. Look, it is what it is. At the end of the day, regardless of how much time's on the clock, regardless of how many quarters there are, you have got to play to win the game, and you got to play all the way to the very end. Period. We can try to make excuses for it, but you have to play to the very, very end. And, well, Chiefs got it.
Patrick Mahomes makes it again, man. And the Kansas City Chiefs, they go on. But, Sean, we got to dive into these games.
Yes.
This is what we got to do. We got to dive into these dynamic games that we have, these championship games, which I'm super excited about, Sean.
Oh, I'm so excited about this because I feel like these two games, if this weekend was great, I think this coming weekend is going to be absolutely phenomenal, Janae. Come on now. Yo, who we got first, Janae?
All right, so you know what? We got to take it to the NFC. Let's go ahead and take it to the NFC, and let's talk about these two dynamic teams that are going to be fighting for it. I mean, San Francisco getting it in, and the Rams getting it in. Sean, what you feeling about this game? This is going to be an interesting one.
Look, I have to say, I have to shout out my baby, Miss Catherine Hughes. You were on this show with me last year when she came on the show and she said, mark her words, Mr. Matthew Stafford, after leaving the Detroit Lions, was going to take his team to the Super Bowl. He is one step away. And Janae, this game, seeing as the Rams are the highest seed left, this is a home game at SoFi. And if they can pull out the victory, they will have the second in a row and the second all-time home Super Bowl for one of the participants.
Yes, they'll have the advantage, man. They will have the advantage. Wow. Man, Cat seems to be pretty confident. Yeah. But we got to talk about this 49ers team that is coming in as an underdog. Nobody thinking they can do it, but once they get in, everybody realizing that this team can actually make some noise in the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm trying to think of where I want to go with it.
Well, hey, real quick. They've played, so they're in a divisional game. So they've played twice in the division.
And the 49ers have won both times, correct?
Both times. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. The 49ers first won 31-10 on November 15th. And then the 49ers, the Rams went up 17-0 at the half, and the 49ers came back in overtime. In overtime, I believe, like a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And on January 9th, the 49ers won 27-24. Now, we all know it's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, but what you thinking, though?
I got to go ahead and put out the 49ers, man. I got to go because, I mean, now they've just beat 2 amazing, dynamic, beautiful, top-tier teams in the Dallas Cowboys and Green Bay.
Wow, what? No. Nope.
He was smiling. He was like, yeah, not even thinking. Yeah. In the Dallas Cowboys and Green Bay, I got to go ahead and ride for the 49ers only because I feel like they're doing things that people didn't even think they can do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, honestly, I think that this playoff is about who you play. And we see that the 49ers almost got a bye week in the first matchup against Dallas. All right.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Let's go. We also have to shout out this past week. Look, to Aaron Rodgers, we talked about him potentially getting his 4th NFL MVP. He has played a monster year, and he was shut down by that San Francisco defense. And that San Francisco defense has proven they can shut down the high power.
It's gradually gotten better. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think? We need to see the comments. Who you want? We definitely see. Katie said that she wants the 49ers to win too. Hey, who's that vote for? You think the Rams? You think, I don't understand. Oh, here we go. Good one, Sean. You know, they like to come in when you say something bad about the Cowboys. That's when they like to come in. Thanks, Brandon. We see how you do. But who y'all think is going to win this game? Hey, no, Super Bowl will be so boring. They're a gritty and slow-paced team. I want an exciting game. Hey, it is a gritty thing. I see where you're going with that, David. I see where you're going because you want a high-powered offensive game, but I think Jimmy G can give you that. Jimmy G can give you that. Well, Samuel can give you a high-powered game.
Look, Debo, yes. If Debo gets loose and Kittle gets going, yes, they could give you a high-powered game. But let's not forget that the Rams had Cooper Kupp. Thank you, Cat, my baby. Rams had Cooper Kupp. And the Rams had Robert Woods when they went to the Super Bowl a couple years back, that high-powered offense, and they played the Patriots and only scored 3 points. It was 10-3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I get that when you're talking about this grinded out type. San Francisco has that. But I'm going to go Rams. Me personally, I'm going Rams. I'm definitely doing it. McVay beating Shanahan. I'm with that. I think that the Rams are going to get this thing done. And can we shout out for a second that both coaches in the NFC Championship game coached at Washington?
Oh, here we go. Did they win?
We had a bad team at the time. It's not about if they won or not. Did they win
in those games?
Look.
Shot fired!
Who gave the first chip? That's how we play today. That's how. Who gave? Skip. Tell me how you feel.
You're a jerk. This is not about Dallas today. We lost 2 weeks ago. Leave us out of this. Leave us out of this, man. You see Sean, he's so low. That's a low blow. Ladies and gentlemen, I see majority of you guys going for the Rams. Yeah. Hey, Nathan, this is what I'm talking about. Guarantee.
Wow. Okay, Nathan.
And ladies and gentlemen, Katie has seemed to be on it these last couple times because she usually does go against the grain and she wins. So if Katie's going for him, I'm going for him. That's how it's going down. 49ers, I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
Let me tell you another team Katie went for. She went for Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay is sitting next to you and I on the couch. So Rams are taking this daggone thing. Let's go.
That's fine. understand. But 49ers, I'm going to go for. Sean is going for the Rams. We will see, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in because that will be a dynamic game. But Sean, we got to get over to the AFC.
Woo!
Be a nice one. If you were looking for exciting, David, this is it. This is your excitement on the AFC because you got two high-powered offenses. Not so great defense, but I'm actually thinking the Bengals defense is a little better in this situation. The Chiefs versus the Bengals.
So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this one. I'm going to go ahead and come. I was the one who said Patty Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, Kelsey, Andy Reid, coach, those guys, they're playing well. I thought they were going to beat Buffalo, and I absolutely agree with that. But there is a team that is on a run. There is a team that has been playing tough. And I don't know if you saw, Janae, that boy, Mr. Joey Burrow, had a little interview, and he was kind of like, I'm sick and tired of this underdog thing. We've been balling out this year. We've been playing tough, and he has that kind of swag. He does. They played the Chiefs before. Janae, they played them before, and they got the W against the Chiefs. I think it was like, 34-31 or something like that?
They did.
So it's possible. I'm calling it. The last time the Bengals were in the AFC Championship, they beat the Bills, and they went on to go to the Super Bowl. It's happening again. The daggone Bengals are getting it done.
Woo!
You heard it here first. Let's go.
Oh, let's go. The Bengals. Sean is calling the Bengals.
Let's go.
Just like David said, it's going to be some fireworks. Man, look, it's going to be some fireworks. Hey, listen, let's go Bengals. They saying it. Oh, we got another guarantee by Nathan.
Wow.
Calling the Chiefs a guarantee.
Wow.
Man, Sean, I think this is going to be one hell of a game.
Yeah.
One hell of a game. I feel like it's going to be another gunslinging shootout just like it was with the Bills. But I'm also riding with you on this one. I think the Bengals will pull it out because I feel like Jamar Chase is a whole nother freak of nature. And I do feel like Joey B has found his magic. And like he said, they playing. They've been playing. There's no question about it. You gotta treat them like they're contenders. I'm going for the Bengals this time.
Yeah, they're balling out right now. They really are. And I shout out to them, man, because they've been doing it all year. They put to bed any of the questions about them. Can Chase catch the ball? Can Burrow be that guy? Shout out to Cameron, who was asking earlier, is Burrow legit? Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think so.
Yeah, when you were talking about that next tier, that next group of quarterbacks,
he's going up with him. He's going up with him. He's only on year 3, son.
Right. 2? No. Was he 2? Did he just come last year?
Yeah. Because he got hurt this year. He got hurt last year. He didn't play. Look at it. He didn't even play last year. Well, played a little bit, but got hurt really bad. And then back this year showing out, man. It's just... Man, this is going to be interesting, Sean. They are writing. Hey, I'm going to get my cigar, too, for this game. If they win this game. But for this game, I will have a cigar if they win the game. Definitely going to make a cigar.
I'm with you on that, for sure.
The has swung, too.
Swag.
Yeah, swag. Kid told Burrow we're going to go into the AFC Championship as he went to kick the winning field goal. That's exactly what he said.
It's like that? Ooh.
So we're doing it.
Oh, I like that.
So what you think?
I'm telling you.
What y'all think?
Yeah, talk to us. Talk to us, people. Because we both called the Bengals to get this W. But look, we have to address this fact. And I sat there and I jumped on the people in chat. Delilah, I know I got on your case about it. He still got sacked 9 times against the Titans. And he got sacked 52 times beforehand. You know what I mean? He's got to address that. He cannot go up against the Kansas City Chiefs and deal with that and get hurt, get knocked down and expect to have the same kind of result. And I think he froze. But it's all good though. It's all good. Just like her Dallas Cowboys, the camera definitely went on them. Let's get it. Yo, tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think that Joey B can get it done. He said Bengal O-line suspect as hell. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they're playing a team that's been here before, that's ready to, that knows what they're doing. KC will be on his ass. Hey, I agree. That's where we're going to have to see. Shout out to Troy Mott, sir. He said, yeah, I'm going with Joe Cool. Hey, I'm with you. I just think it's his time. I think Joe Cool's time is right now. He's been playing his butt off, and he's got just enough swagger, but at the same time, he's very well liked. Let me see. Janae's trying to get back up in here. Good, Janae? Is it working? No. It's going to be interesting. I've been muted. Can y'all hear me, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the group chat if y'all can hear me. Janae, hop out and all together and come back in. So, ladies and gentlemen, while we have this little bit of time, I want to shout out a couple other shows we got going on. Number one, I want to shout out my guy, Mr. Nathan Snell, hosted Big Nate's Talk podcast, doing his thing. He's coming on Tuesday and Fridays. Okay, there we go. Bet. So y'all can hear me. Janae's back on here. Bet. All right, we got people. We all up in here now. What's up, folks? What's up?
Look, everybody. Look. You're not muted. They can hear you. Sorry, y'all. I got this new computer and it keeps kicking me. I don't know what the heck is happening. But don't worry. Technical difficulties are being worked on. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get a computer from Jerry Jones.
Oh, right? Still making the jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Mahomes will celebrate with a cigar instead. Wow. Wow.
That would be the ultimate troll. If you see Mahomes win the game and then come here with his cigar, just I mean, you talk about a troll. Come on now.
That would be some serious shade right there. That would be some serious shade. Hey, but that's going to be a great game. Regardless of who wins that game, I feel like both of these quarterbacks going to fight it out.
Yeah. And this is what we want. And honestly, whether it had been the Bills or the Chiefs, we want this game right here because it is the Bengals who are upstart, who have been pressing all of us all year. Then you got the Chiefs, last year's, AFC champion, trying to get back in the Super Bowl for a fourth time. I mean, this is it.
Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen, if the Bengals go to the Super Bowl?
Yo.
That would be insane. The Bengals going to the Super Bowl would be absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Well, for the Bengals, man. I got to do it.
I got to go there, too. Now, look, I'm glad Katie put this out. This is why I don't want the Chiefs to win. Because Mahomes' brother and his wife, they look, I'm tired of them. I am tired of them.
They even did like a pan over to him and he was dancing. I'm like, get off the side, man. You're just mad because of what he did at your stadium. You ain't never going to forgive him.
Look, I'm talking to you right now, little brother. You disrespected Mr. 2-1. Are you kidding me? Don't come to DC again. That's all I'm going to say. You ain't going to do that to our cat, man. Come on.
Skip any Chiefs-Washington games. You just definitely skip that.
Yeah. Get from around here. But look, I absolutely like it. Yo, BG. Yep. The last time the Bengals went to the Super Bowl, they played San Francisco, Super Bowl 23. For those of you that don't know, San Francisco with Joe Montana, in my opinion, the greatest of all time. Sorry, Katie. Joe Montana led them on a night. Did he? What was that? He won more than Dallas, I'll tell you that much. Joe Montana led them on the drive, in my opinion, the best drive in Super Bowl history, 92 yards. He drove them down the field for the game-winning touchdown. At the end of the game, Montana did it. Jerry Rice balled out in that game. We could potentially see that. We can also potentially see the 49ers and the Chiefs from a couple years ago.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we got a lot of different little situations that could potentially happen.
Dan Marino is the greatest?
The greatest what? The greatest what, Nathan? You got to elaborate because you ain't going to say the greatest quarterback. Put it out there like that.
Dan Marino?
Jimmy G isn't Joe Montana. And Joe Burrow isn't Boomer Esiason, if we want to go there. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Hey, Joe Mixon ain't Mr. Icky Woods.
Don't. Sean's so sensitive, man. We're not gonna talk about no Dan Marino. He ain't win no Super Bowls.
What? All right. See now I think Nathan's just trying to come in here so he can get on. So he can take Wade Wilson. Yo, come on. You know what?
He said, "Don't sleep on Wade. Don't sleep on."
You know what, Nathan? I think you might be temporarily suspended from the comments. All right.
Look, he's like, "Is there a blocked button? Is there a blocked button?"
Right. Let me find this. Yo, so right now, hey, I have it again. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, what you second that? Really? Marino the greatest? No, and I'm not even going to go on championships on this one, but I don't think Marino is the greatest. Are we talking? If we're talking all time, I'll give him. He's in that top 10 conversation. I will, because the numbers that he did and being the first to do what he did, the first to get over 5,000 yards, Marino was the truth. The greatest is a very different thing, in my opinion.
Yeah, y'all tripping. The person that is still playing the game is the greatest of all time, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is.
Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. There is no question about it.
Yeah, I don't even think Marino was the greatest of his era. You know what I mean? Look, you got Joe Montana that was doing his thing. Hey, they talk about numbers. They wanted to go to Marino. That's cool. But if they talk about Super Bowls, I hate to do this, but I'll even go to your quarterback of that era.
I was going to say, you better say Roger Staubach. You ain't saying Staubach. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Name one running back that Marino had. Jamie Smith.
So that's going to be that makes
that's what they're doing. He wants to neglect the great O-line of Dwight Stevenson, those guys. He wants to forget about the fact that he had the Marx brothers with Duper and Clayton balling out, and nobody can stop them. He wants to forget that, Marino beat the 85 Bears with no running game. So I can't give him the whole running game thing. I think if they would have gone to the Super Bowl that year, maybe the things would be different against Chicago. But I'm not with Marino.
Not better than my boy Roger. I don't care what y'all say.
Hey, and that's our opinion. Yo, shout out to you, Troy, though, man. Shout out to you for commenting back. I like your hat if that's the Orioles. I'm with that, man. Remember, came in the league line, you knew he was passing. It wasn't a mystery.
At all. I mean, because they didn't have no running game. They had no running game. So, but I mean, y'all already know. Everybody has their own favorites of everything.
Oh, right.
Times of everything. So I understand where all the Marino fans are coming at.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to you, though.
Joe Montana fans.
Right. Hey, yes. Joe Cool, baby. But shout out to you, Troy, because, that's what we like to do here. We like to go back and forth and try to figure it out. He said Duper and Clayton were early in his career. Absolutely. Marino, a lot of what Marino had to deal with was the fact that he had to play against the Bills of that era, and the fact that he had to play against the Patriots were good. The Bengals went to the Super Bowl a couple of years, or a couple times. So he had to face a lot of that, and that's where we were.
Tom Brady, greatest of all time. We have to understand this. We already know Katie feels like this. I know we can have this debate, but I think the greatest of all time is still playing the game.
Yeah. It is what it is. We already know what it is. Even me, who loves Joe Montana, I'm going to give it to Brady reluctantly. Reluctantly, I will. But look, Janae, we got to go ahead and move on. We have to move on. We're getting to the so right now we both said Bengals, right?
Yep.
And then you said 49ers. I said Rams.
You said Rams.
So right now we're undecided. We both agree that the Bengals will be in the Super Bowl. But we're undecided. We feel differently on who's going to be in the Super Bowl from the NFC.
We will see.
We shall see, ladies and gentlemen. So you already know what it is. We appreciate all of you that are in here watching us, sticking with us. We love you. We appreciate you. And we are coming close to the end of the show. And if you do not know, we have a nice little segment that we love on this show.
That make me crazy.
Does that make me crazy? A portion of the show where me and Sean get to actually tell you guys a piece of what we're thinking, and you guys may think it's absolutely crazy. But in our minds, it sounds pretty daggone sane. So let's see what Sean has for his first Does that make me crazy?
Brandon, I'm calling my shot.
Oh God.
I'm calling it.
Oh God.
Because I said the race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong.
His favorite.
They that endure. Brandon, in a week and a half, we will have a new name. And with a new name, our Washington Redskins, Washington football team, Washington whatever, will return to prominence. Ladies and gentlemen, does that make me crazy? The Washington football team, or whatever we're called, will be in the Super Bowl next year.
That make me crazy.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! This our time! Let's go!
Sean. Sean.
Let's go!
Look. Everybody think you done gone crazy. Sean done gone crazy. They done left your boat, Sean. They was right there riding with you. And then now they're putting the hand on their head saying, no, look, you need a new scripture.
You're supposed to be on my side, Mom. Come on.
Mom is saying something ain't right. Something ain't right. Man, Sean.
Oh.
Stop it. Stop it. Looks like somebody just told her Harriet Tubman was a white woman from Musket. I'm just shocked. Anthony, I am shocked. I'm shocked. Even your mom says you're crazy.
Mom!
You're crazy. Man, look, you got everybody thinking you're crazy, man. That was a crazy. Does that make me crazy, y'all? He may have just took over the worst one out of it all. But you know what? Go ahead and just give my does that make me crazy?
Come on with it. Come on now.
Plenty of teams in the league who just did not get right. There were some teams that just looked like they were shaky. Quarterbacks not knowing whether they were going to stay or whether they're going to go. But Sean, we're down to the wire, and some of these teams are now in the off season debating on if they're going to go to another spot. So I got does that make me crazy, Sean? And it may sound absolutely crazy. But does that make me crazy that not only will this team get back to the championship next year because they feel down about being out this year, but does that make me crazy that Aaron Rodgers will decide to stay with the Green Bay Packers and they will make another run for the NFC Championship? Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
What?
He ain't
Am I
leaving.
missing something?
He ain't leaving. He ain't leaving.
Janae.
He ain't leaving. He's not leaving.
Oh my
He's
God.
staying with Green Bay. Every team will be crushed. Denver will be crushed, thinking that they're going to get him again. The Raiders will be crushed, thinking they're going to get him again. And he's not going anywhere. We'll have all of this off-field, off-season talk for nothing.
Wow.
Because he's going to stay in his seat.
Wow. Wow. Hold up. So they said they can see that. Okay.
We did it last year. We talked all off-season last year about he's not going to play. He took off the whole off-season and preseason. He felt comfortable. He looked comfortable. He seemed like he got, a team that he can ride with. I don't think he's going nowhere.
Woo. Okay. Yo, what up? What up, Kyle? Appreciate you shouting on. Wow. Oh. Aaron is gone. Guaranteed.
Aaron is gone. Hey, look. Hey, listen. Watch when I tell y'all we're going to have all this off-season talk, and they're going to drop a fat bag on him.
Listen, look at this. I could agree with that. He ain't leaving. Who's going to put up with that?
Now, I mean, you got most of what you need. You know what they need for the offseason to go out and get some defensive players. But I honestly think that this is what the best you're going to get as in an organization. I feel like this is the best you're gonna get as far as what's out there. I mean, you're in Lambeau, man. New coach, new things. The coach has gotten you this far 2 seasons in a row. He's got too many commercials. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Spencer.
Right.
With the discount double check, gotta wear green and gold. It just has to happen.
No, it just has to happen. Absolutely. But yo, right? Hey, Delilah, exactly. They are $44 million against the cap. So there's going to be a bunch of people who are going to have to take some cuts, and a bunch of people are already out. So we'll see.
We will see.
I like that though. I see you, Janae. Okay. I'm not the only one crazy around here. But
no,
you know what? You know what, Janae? You know what? See, we talked about these guys, and we believed in these guys, and we've said that this could happen. We both predicted they could make it to the Super Bowl, but I'm going to say this to you right now. Not only will the Cincinnati Bengals make it to the Super Bowl, not only will the Cincinnati Bengals win the Super Bowl, but after they win the Super Bowl, they will be back in that spot next year. Does that make me crazy?
That make me crazy.
Woo!
Basically saying it's not a fluke. This is going to be a consistent thing, and they're going to make their way back next year.
The Chiefs had their dynasty. The Bengals about to usurp them and then take over. Joe Burrow, let's get it.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow. Okay. All right. I like this.
Let's go. Let's get it.
I got one. Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game, coach. So I think that there is a team that knows they're going to lose a quarterback, right? They know they're going to lose a quarterback because this team has literally used their quarterback until he can't be used no more. He's literally, all his limbs are done. I think this is done. He didn't make the big announcement, but you felt on his last game with the tears in his eyes that this was his last game. The Steelers are in need, and they have a sign outside of their door that says, "We are hiring." And then boy that is kind of sick of his organization. You know, he's been talking about leaving, talking about that he don't want to be there no more. Put a couple teams out that he would play with. But I think it'd be a good combination for that boy, Russell Wilson, to make it over to the Steelers. And not only will he do that, you can catch them boys in the championship of the AFC next year, baby.
That make me crazy.
Woo!
Let's go. Let's go big.
Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Woo!
What y'all think?
You know we crazy over here. Look, I love Janae Struther's excitement. Yep.
Look, say what? Yeah, I know that sounds a little crazy, but no. Could you imagine a little shakeup over there and a Russell Wilson with that dynamic running back that they got? Right. Could be a nasty situation.
Oh, yeah.
No plus rush to Steel City. I kind of like that.
Yo, wait, hold up real quick. My mom said, "Hey, Ben, it's time." Yes, Mom, you right.
It is time. You are right, Mr.
Hey, real quick, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, that is my mom, Cheryl Henrietta Vandergriff Spencer. If ever you want to know where I get my love and my just infatuation with this game, right there. She's the one who's been watching football with me from the very beginning. She's the one who banned me from watching football when I was crying at Washington preseason games because we stunk so bad. I love you, Mom.
That's real support. That's real love. That's real love. Want them to like a bad team, but it's okay.
Right. You know, hey, shout out to y'all. Let's go. Yo, right here.
Who else we got? Russell in black and gold, no sea green, I like it.
There we go.
Look, I take a lot of others over Russ. Ooh, don't come for Russ, Ash.
You see what happened.
Russ, we trust. Put some respect on his name.
Look, love you, Mom. Love you, Mom.
Oh, that was a special moment.
The only one who could love this face.
Besides Kat loves you too.
Oh, yeah, she does. Yeah, it is what it is. Shout out to Dave, said, thanks, Mama Spencer. Yeah, buddy.
So you already know we got to move on to this last segment of the show. Yeah. We truly enjoyed you guys being on the show with us today. Y'all make Let's Talk Football. You guys, literally all the comments, all the love you guys shown. This show would be nothing without you guys. So before we get on to the last segment, we definitely wanted to wish you guys some love, send you guys some love, because we really appreciate you guys showing all this love on the chat right now.
Absolutely. We do it for you guys. We know all of us are going to be talking about football anyway in the group chat, like Janae said, talked about in the last show. You know, we're all in the group chat and all hours of the night talking this. Yep.
My girl.
Absolutely. That's my sister. But we love y'all, man. We absolutely do. We go back and forth with you because we're both passionate about this game. We know you guys are too. So, hey, keep joining us. Like, subscribe. We're definitely on YouTube. We're all over the place. You guys are good. Hey, BG.
It's always a good time. Look, Washington, please don't draft a QB.
Yeah,
woo,
thank you. Yeah, exactly. No. And look, if we do, this is what Troy, I'm glad you're here watching. Check us out Wednesdays. I have a show called Washington Football Weekly where we dive into Washington. One of the things that we were thinking we should do, since we have the 11th pick, go for a piece. Go for a big name wide receiver. Go for maybe a linebacker, something to fill a hole that we need, and maybe trade back in. I really want to get Sam Howell out of North Carolina, but not have him start. We also want to get a veteran.
No. This is not what we do on this show. It's talk about what encouragement, what you guys need to do to get better. We don't care about what you need to do to get better on this show.
Janae, hold on. I got 13 seconds. I can talk in 13 seconds. Now, if I only had 14 seconds, I couldn't do it.
To get to the quarterback here, Prescott takes off running the football. Whoa, I don't think this is going to work out.
Well, they'll be able to clock this. They were planning for it. It's down. Oh, my gosh.
The official gets in the way. The game's over.
Gosh.
The game is...
You're
a jerk. Who does that? I'm still emotional. It's that. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe you made me relive it. Oh, my God. Oh, look, it's messy. That's exactly what Anthony. Come on. Ash, you see him doing it? Hey, that made me relive it.
Hey, I will play that 56 times for all of you daggone Cowboys fans that maybe lived through that 56-14 loss. It's coming every day. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, man. We got to get on to the last segment, man. Get on to the last segment, but you guys, we're sorry, man. We got to get on to the down and dirty. Down and dirty, baby. Man, when me and Sean get to talk about just anything that comes to our mind, anything that's on our heart, an encouragement word, something that we need to think about in life, but just something that's on our heart. And we hope that you guys enjoy it. If you have your own down and dirty, please reach out to us because we want to talk about different concepts and things that you may be thinking about too. So reach out to us, man. All right, Sean, what you got for your down and dirty?
Yeah. Yo, first foremost, got to shout out my fiance, Catherine, who's went to Philadelphia this weekend and got me this shirt. If you see it, it says, "If there is no struggle, there is no progress." And that is by the great orator, Mr. Frederick Douglass. Ladies and gentlemen, I also want to shout out Miss Ash Swin, who used her ladies have the final say to say something that I needed to hear and even called me out. Shout out to you, Ash, because she said that everybody sits there and tells you, oh, you need to just work so much and you need to dive in. Don't take a break. If you want to get more, you got to work more. This and that. You can't work if you're dead. Okay? If you're not here because you are working, and y'all know me. For those of you who know Mom, Kat, Janae, y'all know. I got so many jobs. I was like a Jamaican at one point. I'm just sitting here, work. That's all I knew. And it spills over to this show as well and to all of our shows. We know we got 3, 4, 5 shows going, and I felt like I have to be hands and micromanaging all of them. Okay? And the best thing to ever happen to me And this is why I love my sister over here. The best thing that ever happened to me is us creating Let's Talk Football Ladies Takeover. Because what that forced me to do is step back. I had to step back and trust the fact that the people that I've been riding with, not only do they have my back, but they see my vision. They see the things that we've been working for. I am in the very place, Janae, that we started.
Yes.
In the choir room at the church where we started. And you know, it took me everything in my power. That day that y'all first went on and I couldn't be there early, I mean, I was losing it. I was just, and God said, you said you want me to give you the desires of your heart. So that this is it. Not only that I'm doing all these shows, but that I'm creating a group that can do it. Each person that's on the shows that we can do can have their own show. Not everybody believes that. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Yes.
Everybody on Janae's show, everybody on the round table, everybody, Nathan, his own gig, Anthony, Let's Talk This Week in SEC, David, Sydney, Will, Ab, all of these people can do it. You can do it. But sometimes you need somebody to just say, hey, let me give you this opportunity. Let me nudge you in this direction. Did any of us think that I think I could do this at first? No. Janae came to me. I didn't say let's do it. Janae came to me and said, do you want to do this? And I still was nervous about it. But sometimes you got to reach out on faith. And when you reach out on faith, just because you take that first step does not mean that step is going to be easy. It does not mean that it's going to be a piece of cake and you're going to be okay. You will have to fight and suffer. I have, Janae, you know this. I have been mentally drained from just trying to keep putting this together. And the one thing that I love you for, and I love everybody in this group for, is that you all have said, Sean, stop. We are here to help. We are here for you. We are here to be with you. And you got to understand, people, I'm a stubborn guy. So for me, it's like, no, I don't want to let it go. I don't want to let it go. But you guys know what it is. This is what it was supposed to be in the beginning. So my down and dirty is you guys. I love you. Don't be afraid to do it. Yes, it's going to be a little struggle sometimes. Yes, it's going to be tiring sometimes.
Yes.
But you need to take care of yourself, and you need to also be able to rely on those people that are around you that love you as much as you love them, because, hey, that's why we're here. So there you go, baby.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Taking some time for yourself.
No. You froze again. No. Taking time for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. You need to, or else that's going to happen. You're going to freeze. All right, there you go. We're back. There we go.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Sean, man. Just taking that time for yourself, being able to let other people do it because you have taught us and trained us and showed us what to do. So, man, I love that, Sean. I absolutely love that. Just you learning to take time to step away sometimes, because if not, you're going to burn yourself out.
But, Kat, I don't need you commenting in here saying this.
I love it, Kat. I love it. Speaking the truth, that's exactly what he was doing, man. Hey, yo, for my down and dirty, man. So the sermon at my church is not going to get churchy. Trust me. The sermon at my church was really impactful this week because it was talking about the loss of people when people. We talked about this on the ladies' takeover about suicide and people wanting to go the way of your mind and thinking that, you are out, down and out, and that you don't got it. The sermon really impacted me because it just was right on point with what me and the girls were talking about was don't give up right before you're getting ready to have the breakthrough. So a lot of us get in these feelings where we get down and we get out and we feel like it's like whatever we're focused on, we feel like it's not going to happen. We feel like we're down and out. We feel like we get down, we get depressed. We start putting down the things that we're excited about. We start saying they're not going to happen anymore because they haven't happened right away. But let me tell you, don't give up a few seconds before the breakthrough, because I'm telling you, we keep thinking in our minds that it's over. We're not going to be able to do it. Count us out. But trust me, you are so close to what's getting ready to happen. You don't want to give up right before the breakthrough happens, right before the new job comes, right before the successful opportunity comes, right before you start to feel better. The thing is, you may be sad right now, but hold out till tomorrow, because you never know. Tomorrow you may feel a little better. There's a story. I'm going to do it really quick. There's a story about a car, and a lady was riding in the car, or a daughter was riding in the car with her dad, and they're on this road, and as soon as they start to drive and they're on this long road trip, it starts to storm, and the storm starts to come, and you're looking ahead, and the daughter looks at her dad, and she's like, should we pull over? And the dad's like, no, keep going. So they keep driving, and all these trucks, they start to pull over to the side of the road, and she's like, geez, surely, Dad, we got to pull over now. And he's like, no, keep going. So they're driving through this storm. They keep going. And now it's starting to hail, and all of these bad things are happening. And the storm is getting dark out. Dad, for sure I should pull over now. And he's like, no, keep going. So eventually they drive about 5 more minutes, and then all of a sudden the sky clears up out of nowhere, and there's a beautiful rainbow. And the dad looks at the daughter, and he's basically like, imagine, look back at all those cars that pulled over. Look at all those things that wanted to distract us. If we would have pulled over and we would have stopped, we would have been just like those people, stuck in a bad situation. But the thing is, because we kept pushing, because we kept thinking that the things are going to happen, we're going to break through this. It's going to happen. Look at us now, looking at the rainbow, looking at the beautiful sky. And that's what my encouragement for each and every person on here is, that you guys got to keep looking towards the future, because I promise you, if you give up and you look back and you start looking at all those people that thought you weren't going to make it, that thought you weren't going to be successful, that thought you weren't going to be anything, then you'll be just like them. But if you keep your eyes focused on what's next, don't give up 13 seconds before your next breakthrough, because I promise you, it's coming. I promise y'all. Just like Sean said, he didn't think that we would be where we are today. Look at us. 4 years later, ladies and gentlemen, the show has grown 400 members. We started off when I asked Sean about a dream that I had, and it turns out Sean had the same dream. Had I said to myself that I can't do it, and he said that he can't do it, we wouldn't be where we are 4 years later now. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all give up and you look back and you be like, dang, why did I give up on it? If you hold out, I guarantee you will see your victory out of these situations. You will get the breakthrough that you need. I'm telling y'all, just hold on, because if you keep holding on, good things will happen. It may seem bad right now, but you got to look forward to the future, because I'm telling you, good things are coming. Good things are coming. Sean, good things are coming. Everybody on Let's Talk Football, good things are coming. Don't give up, because I'm telling you, you got a chance to change this narrative. It's not going to be the same, man. I'm telling you, it's not going to be the same. Good things are coming, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. I'm telling y'all, good things are coming for each and every one of us, man. We can't give up. It may look bad now, but keep moving. I promise you, don't give up right before your big breakthrough, because it's coming. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. Just let's get real about it. It is coming. We all have down moments. We all feel like this at some time, but I'm telling you, your breakthrough is coming. Your breakthrough. Do not give up. Do not give up on what your dream is. Nobody believes in it like you believe in it. Do not give up, because I promise you, do not give up 13 seconds before your breakthrough comes. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling y'all. I believe it. And trust me, I was there. Last year, I felt like I was there. When I was down, I didn't know what direction life was taking me. I felt super confused. But I just kept striving. I kept pushing. I kept waking up. I kept going to work. I kept doing what I was supposed to do. And now I feel like I'm 10 times better than what I was. But had I gave up back then, I wouldn't know what it's like to be right here in 2021 with all of you beautiful people I get to talk to every week. So I'm telling you, Don't give up 13 seconds, man. I'm telling you that I feel like that sermon touched y'all just as much as it touched me. But I'm telling you, it's such a true story. And it doesn't have to be super religious. It just got to be literally the way we feel about ourselves. We cannot be down for long. The storm is not always going to last. The storm doesn't last always. But if we make it until tomorrow, if we keep pushing to the next day, I guarantee you'll look back and say, man, I made it. I made it. People counted me out. People didn't think I could do it. People thought I was down. People didn't believe in me. But I believed in me. I believed in me. And look where I am now. Look where we are now. God, look where we are now. Look what he's blessed you with now. I'm telling you. I am telling you, don't give up, man. I love y'all. I love you. I love my brother. This show has truly been amazing. It blesses us every single week, and I'm so glad that we get to do this with you guys. So we want you guys to tune in next week on Monday. We got an exciting week of football coming. Exciting week of football, but
hold up. Y'all do not know. Y'all don't know. We were done. I thought we were done. When Janae went away to Australia, I thought it was over. But God said, keep going. He said, you're doing this for a reason. I needed to hear this, and somebody else needed to hear this. You got to keep going. I don't care what you see in you right now. You keep going, because there's going to be a time. There's going to be a time when you look back over your life and you say, thank you, Jesus. You say thank you. Because this is what it's about, guys. We are here to uplift you and take you. I apologize. Janae,
no, there's no need to apologize, man. This is what we all needed, me included. I told you, it touched me on Sunday. I had to tell you guys about that. You know, it affects all of us. When we talked about that on the Ladies Takeover about suicide and how people were really down, and that foundation, the Hearst Foundation, it really touched me. And I felt like that sermon on Sunday aligned so much that I had to say it. Do not give up, y'all. Do not give up. I promise. The breakthrough is coming. I'm telling you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we started from this spot. All right, I'm telling you this truth. We started from this spot with a phone and a couple of little note papers.
Yes. Yes.
Football. We have moved from here. We were outside at one point, different classrooms, moved to going to each other's house, took a year off, came back. We didn't know any. At the beginning of this, it was you and me, Janae. Kat was with us. Shout out to you, David. You know you are our brother. Yes. You were in this. We created the group.
Yeah, like four.
That's it. That's it. But it takes those people that are with you, around you. Mom, you have told me from there. It takes those people that are dependent. And so all we're doing is giving it back. This is all we want to do. We love talking football, but we love you more. Yes. And we want to give it back. And if this is the way that we can do it, you know, somebody told me, Felicia Hawkins told me, you know, I said, my grandma always said, you're going to be a preacher. You're going to be a preacher. You're going to, and then before I die, I want to see you in the pulpit. And she said, Felicia, I'm not from a churchy mentality, but I'm from the word. And she said, you don't need a pulpit to preach. You don't need to be inside of the church in the pulpit to preach. Okay. He said, what's the song we like to sing? Go tell it on the mountain. Go spread the word and tell. And it's not about being about God and this and that. But you still got to go out there, and you still got to take your time, and you got to give and give and give. And I know there's times where you don't see it. You don't see it. I didn't see it. There was times where I said, forget this. Forget it. Shout out to my guy, Anton Benson, because we went right when you were leaving. I sat there and we went to Virginia Beach, and I told her, I said, man, I don't know if I could do it. He said, no, you were called to do it.
Yes.
This is what you were called to do. We created so much from this, and it is growing. Look at the people in the comments talking to us. We're here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's Talk Football is here. The family is here. We are here because we care about each other, and we care about you. We love this game, but we also love you, and we're going to be here. We're going to continue to be here. We continue to ride. Hey, for us, we're going to put God first, and we're going to try to pull you guys in with us because we love you. We love you. Janae, you man. Come on now.
My brother.
You already know what it is.
You already know.
Look, we got some housekeeping to do. We definitely want to shout out. This is not the only show for Let's Talk Football.
Yes.
Tonight, if I'm not mistaken, Anthony, tell me in the comments if I'm mistaken. This week in SEC, I believe, with Anthony Handy and my guy Colin, both of them are going on tonight, Tuesday night. Let's Talk Football, the round table with Nicholas Rosario, Delilah Crespo, Nathan's on there, Anthony's on there. Also, Big Nate Talk Podcast tomorrow night, later Tuesday. Wednesday, the only show that really matters, Washington Football Weekly. Let's get it, baby. I'm back, guys. Wednesday, Sunday, Let's Talk Football Sunday. Thursday, Let's Talk Football Ladies Takeover. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We are here. This is what it's about. This is what it's about. And I could not have done any of this without you, Janae. Every week you sit here and you give it, man. It's you, my man.
Man,
this is why we're here.
You already know. This is why we're here. Hey, you already know we love y'all. Let's talk football. This is, man, my week is made already. I can't even wait to get to Thursday for my next show, but my week is made, man. This is the way you start off the week, man. We love each and every one of you guys. We'll see y'all on Monday, 6:30. Tune in for Let's Talk Football. I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football. See y'all next week, baby.
Yeah, bye.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Struther.
I'm Sean Spencer.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The line. The line. New man looks in so fine. Kirk Cousins.
All right. I am Janae Struther.
I am Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.